Welcome to the show, sir. And before we start having our conversation, let me give you guys a little overview of ShunTai. He's a Jamaican born reggae artist whose music delivers powerful messages of peace, love, and spiritual awareness. Raised in Windsor, St. Elizabeth, and influenced by reggae icons like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bonnie Wheeler, he Shantai, that is, fuses the essence of classic roots reggae with a deep spiritual message that speaks to the soul. His music isn't just entertainment, it's a mission. And he'll share the backstory behind that just now. He believes that reggae is a tool to uplift, awaken, and unify people from all walks of life. And his musical journey is such that since 2009, he has performed extensively across Central Florida, connecting with audiences through vibrant live sets filled with energy, purpose, and conscious lyrics. His performances bridge generations and backgrounds, grounded in the message that the message is in the music. Ladies and gentlemen, all our listeners, please welcome to the People's Chat Room, ShunTai. Now, y'all need to know I've known this man for many years, but it's a pleasure to have you on the show. It's
Yeah,
really
good afternoon,
good afternoon.
everyone. Good afternoon.
Um, First off, I've read your bio, but I really want you to share with our listeners the message, because the mission behind the message, because they need to know that this mission goes deep and far. So can you share the message, the mission? What is the mission all about?
The mission of the music is about people, the mass of the people, bringing love, unity, spirituality, and a big part of it is the coming generation coming behind us to teach them the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding that we receive from the elders. In times like these, we're not passing that on to generations, which to me should be the purpose. So our music is all about uplifting the people, transferring knowledge to the youth, and bring the message universally.
You've been really, really, there's stuff you're leaving out, right? So let me take them there.
Yeah.
You have a program that you do in Jamaica. You've been doing that program now for how many years now?
We started in 2008 with the elders, and then about 10 years ago, we started with the children.
Okay, and
So,
and that is sending down um, articles or items that is needed. It's also guiding them through certain aspects of the music, and he's been doing this since 2008. Okay, and let me just say this. Let me go up on this little platform. There are people that are, they're entertainers that have been out there for longer than you, making a whole lot of money, and they are yet to fulfill that purpose. Let me be real.
that's true.
I know it's true.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have taken it upon yourself, because you didn't need to do this. You've taken it upon yourself to use whatever you get residual from the music to send down to Jamaica to participate, or to continue these programs. Yeah?
Yes, that's true. We sponsor kids for lunches for schools. We help with like the bus fares here and there, and then we help with the elders. Like in Jamaica, a lot of the elders, they don't get anything till like the middle of the month, right? No, they get it in the beginning of the month,
Uh-huh.
and by the end of the month, it's all
It's
gone.
gone. Mm-hmm.
So in 2008, when I was there, I went to go visit this one lady, and after I'm leaving, I gave her some money, and she goes, I prayed this morning for somebody to come by because I didn't know where I was gonna get my next meal from,
Oh my Lord.
and she started crying. So then I went to my cousin Linda and asked her, how many people do you have like this in the community? She said, quite a few. So I said,
Wow.
all right, just give me five. Let's start with five. Let's find five that's just like her, and I'll see what we can do at the middle of the month. to help them out. So cousin Linda and her daughter Dion, they look out for the community a lot. So later on, cousin Linda said, we got these kids that's going to school and they could use some help and all that stuff. And I said, okay, let's do that. But part of that story also, way back when I was living in Jamaica, I had met a kid, and I said, "Why you not in school?" He said, "I don't have any lunch money." So I gave him, so I gave him some lunch money. I said, "I don't want to have to see you out here again. If you need lunch money, let me know."
Wow.
So all that, from that experience to now, and working with my cousins in Jamaica, is how whatever I make from the music, we don't keep. We add to it, and then we send our obligations to help the kids.
What is the name of the program in Jamaica? What do you all call it?
We don't really call it any name,
it just exists.
Yeah, it does exist.
Man, I'm telling you, God bless you, yeah? Let me just say hi to some of our listeners, Hamidullah Wahid, and these are listeners on the Facebook page, because I know we have listeners on YouTube, but I also know that when the longer the program sits on social media, people who can't watch it in real time will go back and take a look at it and go to where they want to hear. So, hi, Hamidullah, Garth, David, thanks for checking us out. Phyllis Worrell, she's saying greetings. Where were you at 12:45? Anyhow, that's one of our contributors, Phyllis Worrell. So she said greetings. She was working. Oh, okay. We forgive you. So let's listen to some of your music. We've got 4 tracks. Is there anyone that you want to go with first, or Code could just play where you want?
Go with your favorite.
Okay. You know what? Because I can't see, just play Everything Blessed. Now that's me doing background vocals, all right?
Everything blessed, Lord. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Anya. From I was a youth, them tell me the truth. You do the right things and you'll be a good youth. Sow the right seeds and you'll bring good fruits. Honor your parents and don't be a crook. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Anya.
Yeah.
From I was a youth, them tell me.
Shantai,
Yeah.
I feel your mission contributes to the motivation.
Yes.
But and before we continue, I just want to say hi to Mr. George Smith, who helps or does the production along with Shantai. And George, me, I do the background vocals. And George, his son is Howard Smith, who plays drums for good Lord, that guy out what's his name again? I'll remember just now, because my mind is totally on Shantai, so forgive me. What is your music is part of the motivation for the mission.
Yeah.
And I think the two kind of like lock in.
Yeah.
So what is the motivation for the music in addition to the mission?
The motivation for the music is the message to the people.
Do you think messages like this are far and few between? Do you think messages like this have decreased? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think the consciousness of the music industry is more focused on individual making, fame and fortune, and not really thinking about delivering a message to the people, So I focus on, I could release a ton of songs, but I only release the songs that I feel like is gonna benefit the people who listen. you know, to reach a generation or the older people, to bring back some memories or to bring forward the younger generation, you know, and fuse them together where we can all learn. And you know, I want them to know that no matter where you are in this life or where you start, all you need is some encouragement and you can make it.
And these days we need a whole lot of that. Just the name just came to memory again. I'm sorry. Today has been one of those days. George, his son is Howard Smith, and Howard plays drums for Wyclef Jean. So George is part of the production team for Shantai's music.
Yeah.
Every now and then I contribute a little information here and there, but predominantly my role is background vocals. Yeah, that's predominantly my role.
To be honest with you, Lyma makes my music better.
Thanks, Shantai.
Yeah. So, you don't have the woman behind the man to really.
Thanks, Shantai. Oh my goodness, made me laugh. Okay, Code.
And it's been 15 years, Lyma.
I'm sorry?
It's been 15 years since we joined forces together.
How many years?
I think it's 2012.
Whoa, really?
When we did that little gospel, gospel medley.
Oh, listen,
Yeah, yes.
I didn't know it's hi. Look at that. Time really moves, and
until George said, let's get Lyma to
wow.
to nice it up and polish it up.
That's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Okay, so the most recent song is what's the name of? Because I know Rohan Reed did the production on. Well, he did the mix and mastering. What was the name of it, Shantai?
The faith, keep pushing on.
Keep the faith, keep pushing on. This one is the most recent track. When I say recent, I'm talking about probably within the past 2 months. And let's listen to it. We'll talk on the other side.
Faith, pushing on, keep moving strong.
Yeah, I will say this to all your children in this struggle. Be still and know that the good Lord, the good shepherd, will never leave you or forsake you. So keep moving onwards and upwards, yeah?
Faith, pushing on, keep moving strong.
Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep pushing on. Some of them will try to kill your vibe, but in this struggle you've got to survive. Like the lion or the gazelle in the jungle, rise each day and never stumble.
Keep the faith, keep the faith, keep the faith, keep pushing on.
You'll never know how strong you are until strong is what you've got to be. Where there's a will, there's always a way. Hold on to the promise, don't go astray.
So this song was a little bit different, and the difference in this song was the drums. So I felt that whatever I did as far as the background vocalist, he did to kind of complement the drums, which
Yeah.
was like djembe. It was
Naya Bingi drum.
I'm sorry,
Naya Bingi drumming.
Naya Bingi, and that Naya Bingi drums have a spirit.
Yes,
And-
African root.
Yes, some deep African roots. So we needed to kind of, complement that. And Rohan Reed, an outstanding bassist, he's been on this show about twice. He was the one that did the mix and mastering for this song, and the song's pretty good. I like it.
And the bass line. The bass line. Live.
So check it. When you hear your music like now in real time,
Yeah.
and this is not the only show because I know you do other interviews, right? What is that feeling like when you're hearing your music coming back at you? And you're not, and do you even engage in other thoughts of, It's not just about the music coming back at you, but the message behind the music, and okay, that message is getting out. What?
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
Yes, it is important to me that that the message gets out to the people, So and when I hear the music playing back at me, the only thing I can do is give glory to the Father, knowing where you're coming from, and stay in the course of the course, and it's a little it's encouraging, to know that music is being played somewhere else, and I feel like I have the support of the media, and so it helps me to keep pushing on and develop new messages for new music.
Um, when Hurricane Melissa hit,
Yes.
that where you're from, St. Elizabeth, that was where it one of the places that got hit really bad, right?
Yes, big.
So would you say that your mission kind of like multiplied 10 times over because of how badly St. Elizabeth got hit?
Definitely, because I was working on this song for a while. I had it there just sitting on the shelf. But after Melissa hit, it kind of pushed me forward to like go forward with this message, because I think this message is kind of appropriate to lift yourself up from the ashes.
So here's what when you say from the ashes, here's what popped into my head immediately. You guys need to have a name for the program that you do in Jamaica, and I think that would be a really good name, From the Ashes.
From the ashes.
What do you think?
Well, I'll have to run
Run it with your cousins, but it's time all they put a name on that, because you've been doing it now since 2008.
Yeah.
It's time. You do more than a lot of people do. It's time.
Yes, because the thing about me, is do it and the invisible doing it, without.
Hey, I hear you, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta ring your own bell. Sometimes you gotta toot your own horn. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta pat yourself on the back. You haven't been doing this for 1 year. Come on, Shantai. It's been a while.
And I'm open to take your advice and all that stuff. So I run that by my cousins and my brother Gary, who's probably listening right now on your lane. Maxie.
It's time.
Because they're all behind me with this whole thing. We're all in sync when it comes to doing that. My siblings, Andrea and all of them. They're all behind me in this whole mission.
I'm a little bit selfish. I say From the Ashes, but then again, I'm not part of the crew, so I'm just. All right, let's go to the next song. Let's go to the next song. This was a wicked one, because I kind of like selfish. I just listen to my background vocals, all right. And so me and Code having this conversation. I would love for you to hand this to Rohan, hand him the master,
and do a
remix, because I could hear the difference. Because this one is how old? This one is how old, man?
It's 2023.
Okay, so a couple years.
We can see the remix on it, because there's
give it to Rohan. Rohan, work your magic.
Yeah, there's a story behind the struggle to get this one out.
You want to share?
well, basically, at first I gave it to someone who in America. to make that.
Oh, I remember this story. Yeah. They didn't know what they was doing.
Right. So I ended up having to send it to a guy in Venezuelan guy in Canada to finish it. But by the time I got it to him, the funding, because I lost the funding from the guy here, because he didn't give my money back.
Oh yeah, I remember vaguely. Yeah. This needs to be, give it to Rohan, remix,
Right.
and obviously when he's done with it, send it back to me, please. Because this one is a really good one. I'm not just talking about my background. It's a really good song.
The message, yes. The message. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And my wife too. That's the song I hear singing in the bathroom.
So she loves it too, right?
Yeah.
We need to remix it. So according to Jean-Luc Picard, make it so. All right. So we got one more. Which one is that, Code? We got one more we'll play. And we'll talk on the other side because we're almost at the 2:00 hour. I really enjoying this. I think I'm enjoying it, one, because I know you, and it's just nice to just, when you have people on the show that you know.
Yeah.
I mean, know for a long, long time, and that doesn't always happen for me. Sometimes I know people, and then sometimes, like in your case, I know you. It's always a fun conversation, So we have one more to go, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Yeah, I greet you in the mighty name of the Most High Jesus Christ the First. This is a song about unity. I am calling for the unification of all God's children all over the earth. So let this be done. Yeah, man. We are the children of the Most High. Offsprings of Adam and Eve. We're all brothers and sisters.
Remember this one? I should give this one to Rohan too.
Of our races, colors, or creed. Religious preferences or cultural differences.
Shantai, you gotta get this one to Rohan too. Remix.
This one was mixed in Jamaica, so they have the masters and everything down there.
Oh, they have that down there. But the one before, you have the master, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we could control the one before. We really can't control this one.
I can do this one.
Okay, all right. We'll take our blessings wherever we can get them. You know. So my friend, this is the first time you've been on the show, but it will not be the last time, right?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you do. I appreciate your music. I appreciate being part of the journey. And you guys, y'all can find his music on, he's got a YouTube channel. He's also on, can you give them your handles on IG?
Yeah, it's a ShunTai music.
ShunTai music.
ShunTai and then music.
Okay. So please follow him on Instagram. I believe you're on TikTok also.
Yeah,
all platforms.
I'm on TikTok, but the music is on every platform.
Okay, all right. And those of you that are here locally, when he's performing, go on out and listen to the man, because listening to the music recorded and then seeing the whole package and just the performance is two different things. All right. Yeah. So again, Shantai, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And April 18th, I'll be in the land.
April 18th, where in the land?
It's gonna be downtown the land. There's a festival, Earth Festival on there.
Earth Festival.
Yeah.
Earth Festival on April 18th, downtown DeLand, which is right after Sanford. So we look forward to that. See you again on the show in a couple months. In the meantime, thank you for being a part of the People's Chat Room.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Lyma.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my dear.